Okay, now that we're done gluing the header, as you can see here, we got a little bit of space on each side, flush with the bottom. Okay, so we'll set that down here. You're going to take your pieces here, and you're going to start with your cone, and you're going to get your hot glue gun, and you're just going to take basically one piece at a time, starting with the bigger one, and the second bigger one. And we're going to squeeze some hot glue in there, swirl it around, and stick it right in the middle of that one. Take the next one, a little more glue around there, and stick it right in the middle of that one. Take the next biggest one, little glue, don't need much, just enough to coat the surface, get the foam a little hot. And one more time, like that. Oops, does get sticky. And the next one. And before it gets too far, sorry, I knocked my cone off. We're going to kind of level it off. Make sure it's growing in a straight line. Come back, one more. Right to the top. And one more. Right to the top. And finally the last one. Right to the top. Center it out if you can. Because we're going to be sanding this down, and that is the shape of the cone. So once that's kind of set in there, we're going to put that aside. Alright, now, okay, on the cone, you just take a razor blade, nice and easy, and just cut some nice small slivers towards the point until eventually you end up with just a cone shape. You can go nice and easy. It goes a little quicker with the X-Acto knife, or you can just do the sandpaper and just keep sanding. And you can use the sandpaper after the X-Acto knife, and you'll notice that the shape of the cone turns out really nice. And that's how you deal with the cone at this point. Now, we're going to go to the next step, which is the main body. Alright, you're going to take parts number 3, 4, and 5. So there's 3, 4, and 5. Now, 3 and 4 are very important. You got to line them up with a square in the back, a square at the bottom. You notice there's a tilt on top. That is the top, and the lower, shorter end is the front. So this gets split apart, and then this would fit in the top like that. So now you take number 13, and take a hot melt glue, and glue that at the very bottom front. Okay, take number 5, and you glue that across the top so it's nice and even. It's even in the front, even in the back. If it's not, you can just take a razor blade and just cut it nice and flush when it's time. Like that. Okay. So now we're going to glue this one. Line it up real good. Remember to take a piece of wood, wipe off your excess glue. Don't do it with your finger, because you will find out just how hot that hot glue is. Okay. Now you take number 4, and we'll be hot gluing that in this position. Making sure it's flush at the back. You can check it doing it this way. Check it this way. This little hole, by the way, is for the battery cable. That's going to go right there, just like that. And if you notice, your cone fits right on the end, and already we're starting to look like the old Habu. Okay.